The concrete jungle where dreams collide with dynasties. Hong Kong, a dazzling metropolis pulsating with ambition, has always been a city of stark contrasts. Towering skyscrapers cast long shadows over cramped apartments, a constant reminder of the chasm between the haves and the have-nots. In this concrete jungle, the pursuit of the Hong Kong dream is a national pastime, but the reality is that for many the odds are stacked against them. This is where the concept of wealthism comes into play, a system where privilege begets privilege, and the silver spoon often outweighs hard work and talent. Hong Kong's wealthiest heirs, born into families with fortunes amassed over generations, are now stepping into the limelight as self-proclaimed entrepreneurs. They launch startups, invest in trendy businesses, and grace the covers of magazines, their narratives carefully curated to project an image of self-made success. But behind the glossy facade lies a web of inherited advantages, from vast financial resources to powerful networks that most ordinary Hong Kongers could only dream of. These advantages translate into tangible benefits that give these heirs a significant leg up in the business world. Access to capital, mentorship from industry titans, and pre-existing brand recognition are just a few of the perks that come standard with their pedigree. In contrast, aspiring entrepreneurs from less privileged backgrounds often find themselves navigating a labyrinthine system, grappling with limited resources and bureaucratic hurdles. This essay will delve into the lives and ventures of some of Hong Kong's most prominent wealthy heirs, examining how their inherited advantages have shaped their entrepreneurial journeys. By pulling back the curtain on the realities of privilege and inequality, we can begin to dismantle the myths that perpetuate a system where opportunity is not so much earned as it is inherited. Mario Ho, the youngest son of Macau casino tycoon Stanley Ho, has been making headlines with his foray into the world of esports and technology. At first glance, his story might seem like that of a young, ambitious entrepreneur carving his own path. However, a closer look reveals the undeniable influence of his family's vast wealth and connections, factors that have undeniably shaped his trajectory. While Ho's passion for gaming is evident, his entry into the esports arena was facilitated by a $64 million investment from his family. This substantial financial backing allowed him to establish Macau Esports, a company aimed at transforming Macau into an esports hub. Such a feat would be unimaginable for most aspiring entrepreneurs, who often struggle to secure even a fraction of that amount to launch their ventures. Moreover, Ho's family name opens doors that remain firmly shut for others. His lineage grants him access to influential figures in various industries, invaluable connections that can make or break a business deal. These connections, built over generations of accumulated wealth and power, are not easily replicated, highlighting the inherent advantage he possesses over his less connected counterparts. Ho's story is not meant to diminish his hard work or passion. It is, however, a clear illustration of how inherited advantages can pave the way for success in the business world, creating an uneven playing field where those born into privilege have a significant head start. While Ho may be genuinely invested in the growth of esports, his journey underscores the systemic inequalities that permeate Hong Kong's entrepreneurial landscape. Adrian Ching, the Harvard-educated heir to a real estate empire, has cultivated a public image as a champion of art, culture, and social change. Through his company, New World Development, he has spearheaded the artisanal movement, a concept that purports to promote local craftsmanship and create accessible luxury experiences. However, a closer examination of his ventures reveals a disconnect between the image he projects and the financial realities they represent. Chung's projects, often housed in high-end shopping malls and luxury developments, cater to a niche clientele with considerable disposable income. While he emphasizes the inclusion of local artists and designers, the price points of the products and services offered remain largely out of reach for the average Hong Konger. This discrepancy between the image of accessibility and the reality of exclusivity raises questions about the true nature of Chung's artisanal movement. Furthermore, Chung's business decisions have been criticized for contributing to the gentrification of certain neighborhoods, displacing long-time residents and businesses in favor of upscale boutiques and trendy cafes. While he positions himself as a cultural curator, his actions often perpetuate the very inequalities that plague Hong Kong's social fabric, further widening the gap between the privileged few and the struggling many. Cheng's carefully crafted persona as a socially conscious entrepreneur belies the inherent contradiction at the heart of his ventures. His attempts to marry luxury with accessibility often ring hollow, revealing a disconnect between his rhetoric and the lived experiences of ordinary Hong Kongers who find themselves priced out of the very spaces he seeks to curate. Section 4. Anthony Tan and the Self-Made Billionaires Club, an exclusive membership. Anthony Tan, co-founder of the ride-hailing giant Grab, is often lauded as a shining example of entrepreneurial grit and determination. His story, from hawking his family's car dealership to building a multi-billion-dollar company, seems to embody the classic rags-to-riches narrative. However, beneath the surface of this compelling tale lies a less discussed aspect of Tan's journey: his family's affluent background and the significant advantages it afforded him. Tan's family, prominent figures in the Malaysian automotive industry, provided him with a privileged upbringing, access to quality education, and a network of influential contacts. These advantages, often overlooked in the romanticized accounts of his success, undoubtedly played a role in his ability to navigate the complexities of the business world and secure the necessary funding to scale Grab to its current heights. While Tan's work ethic and business acumen are undeniable, his story highlights the often invisible hand of privilege in shaping entrepreneurial success. His journey, like those of Mario Ho and Adrian Chung, underscores the need to acknowledge the systemic factors that contribute to wealth and opportunity, moving beyond simplistic narratives that perpetuate the myth of the self-made billionaire. Section 5. Smoke and Mirrors: How Media Narratives Fuel the Illusion of Equal Opportunity. The media, often complicit in perpetuating dominant narratives, plays a crucial role in shaping public perception. When it comes to Hong Kong's wealthy heirs, the media often portrays them as self-made entrepreneurs, highlighting their business acumen and downplaying the significant advantages they inherited. This selective focus on individual merit, while ignoring the systemic factors at play, creates a distorted image of reality, fueling the illusion of equal opportunity. Magazine covers feature these heirs posing as visionaries, their stories packaged as aspirational tales of hard work and determination. Their family backgrounds, often relegated to footnotes, are overshadowed by narratives that emphasize their personal journeys. This skewed representation reinforces the notion that success is solely the product of individual effort, masking the systemic inequalities that permeate Hong Kong's business environment. Moreover, the media's fascination with wealth and glamour often overshadows the struggles faced by ordinary Hong Kongers. The stories of small business owners struggling to stay afloat, of aspiring entrepreneurs battling against the odds, rarely receive the same level of attention or glorification. This disparity in representation further normalizes the advantages enjoyed by the privileged few, perpetuating a system where wealth begets wealth and opportunity remains concentrated in the hands of a select few. It's time for the media to move beyond superficial narratives and engage in more critical reporting that acknowledges the complexities of wealth and success. By shining a light on the systemic inequalities that shape Hong Kong's business landscape, the media can play a crucial role in fostering a more informed and equitable society. Section 6. Leveling the Playing Field: A Call for Transparency and Systemic Change. The stories of Mario Ho, Adrian Chung, Anthony Tan, and countless other wealthy heirs in Hong Kong expose a fundamental truth about the city's business environment. The playing field is far from level. While their entrepreneurial spirit and business acumen should not be discounted, it's crucial to acknowledge the significant role that inherited advantages play in their success. Addressing this issue requires a multi-pronged approach that tackles both the symptoms and the root causes of wealthism. Greater transparency in business dealings, coupled with increased support for entrepreneurs from underprivileged backgrounds, can help create a more equitable playing field. This includes providing access to affordable capital, mentorship programs and networks that can help level the playing field. Furthermore, addressing the issue of intergenerational wealth transfer through inheritance taxes and promoting philanthropy aimed at social mobility can help redistribute resources and create more opportunities for those born without the privilege of a wealthy lineage. Ultimately, creating a more equitable Hong Kong requires a collective effort from policymakers, business leaders and citizens alike. By acknowledging the systemic nature of wealthism and working towards dismantling the structures that perpetuate it, Hong Kong can move closer to realizing its potential as a city where opportunity is truly based on merit, not inheritance.